Welcome to another episode of Karen Unleashed Crazy Compilation Edition. Today we're taking a trip down the wild west coast of suburban entitlement, where every sidewalk is her kingdom, every cough is a federal offense, and every camera seems like a threat to national security. From interrogating delivery people like she's Homeland Security, to declaring war on coffee machines for lacking emotional intelligence, these Karens are here to rewrite the rules of logic, one step at a time. So grab your popcorn, or better yet, grab your emotional support latte because things are about to get very absurd. Karen, who claimed to be the unpaid security guard for the entire building, decided to stop a black delivery guy because he seemed suspicious. Meanwhile, she herself was also making a delivery. Plot twist of the year, a delivery person blocks another delivery person for allegedly not having the right to deliver. Even the FBI would have to tip their hat to her interrogation skills. Oh my goodness. The queen of control ruling over everything from leaves to molecules in the air. When an innocent leaf dares to drift onto her lawn, Karen immediately goes into red alert mode. That's when you realize some people don't live to breathe, they live to correct the universe. She doesn't need a fence, she needs an international border for her lawn. And as for that poor worker, give the man a medal for patience. He just survived a hurricane named Karen Defender of Lawn Justice.
Property.
Call the police,
Yes,
lady.
I will. You know what? It's called dumping. I've talked to the code enforcement
Okay,
officers
well,
already.
do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Do what you have to do.
I love that you're videotaping me. That's lovely.
You beautiful, baby. You so beautiful.
You know what? I really appreciate your rudeness.
You beautiful.
And your inability to even have a
I'm not
conversation.
being rude. I
Yes,
ain't
you are.
say not one cuss
I
word
watched
to you.
it out my window.
That's
blow
cool.
onto my property.
That's cool.
It is my property. It is illegal.
Clean it up then. Look, clean your property up then, lady.
Listen.
Look at it. Clean it up.
Spending $35 and expecting the power of an Amazon CEO. Karen walked in like she was auditioning for an Oscar, but sadly the only audience was the retail staff, and they're not voting for her. A $35 item, a $3 million meltdown. The product might have been defective, but the biggest flaw was the attitude.
I spent $35 for something I can't use. That your salesman sold me, knowing damn well I can't use it.
The rules were simple: wear a mask or wear handcuffs. But no, she chose the full combo: no mask dramatic performance and a free taser ride. Someone clearly thought she was the star of a rebellious social thriller until justice delivered a sharp zap. Just a gentle taser reminder that freedom of speech doesn't include screaming in a supermarket during a pandemic. Don't ask what your country has done for you. Ask why you couldn't do something as simple as wearing a 10-cent mask.
I don't know. I don't think he can arrest her for not wearing a mask. This is not a warning. Call the cops, Raven.
Call the cops?
Yeah.
Will you talk to them?
I don't know if he's a real officer.
It says police on the side and on his back.
Doesn't mean anything. But he may be, Bridget, because there's a cop car over there. There's a cop car over there.
Do you want to call him?
Tase somebody over a mask. Tasing this lady over not wearing a damn mask.
We need to go back to Florida.
Come on, it's just a mask. And I'm going to sue you for knocking me down. I'm going to. Get my kids and let's go.
Arresting her for not wearing a
Hey,
mask,
where's
but he
your
ain't even
mask?
got one on.
Right.
Hey, where's your mask?
Remember, we're infected together now, right, guys? We've done this how many times together?
When you have a superpower mistaking a camera for a weapon. Congratulations, you've just unlocked the public delusion level. He was recording a video, and she was starring in her own emotional drama. But newsflash, the police aren't film directors, calling 911 just because you're being recorded. Dear Karen, the world calls that TikTok not a national security crisis. Bonus point, lightning-fast reflexes on dialing 911. Drawback reasoning skills weaker than a wide-angle security cam.
Who called the police and said someone had a gun?
I called the police and said it looked like he had something that looked like
Okay,
a gun.
well, we need you to come outside and talk to us. That's a very serious
I
accusation.
know. It looked like he had a gun in his back pocket.
Someone said he has a gun.
I said, it looks like he has a gun in his back pocket. They said, where is it? I said, it looks like it's in his back pocket.
Because he says he's just out here recording. So what's the issue?
He was taking video and pictures of the school kids. And so I brought my dog out here to go pee, and I saw something in his back pocket.
Man, my problem too with this whole situation is if you're the one calling is why are you hanging up on our call takers?
I was coming out here to see what was going on.
Okay, I understand if you thought he had a weapon, I'm fine with that, but because he doesn't have a weapon at all.
Oh, thank
okay?
God. Okay.
No, it's not. You cannot generate a response like that and hang up on our call takers. It's so far from okay. If you were that scared, why would you keep coming back outside? This response that you got today is ginormous for a guy who's just recording people and trying to get under people's skin.
Is that what he's doing? I just told them, please get someone out here immediately.
Ma'am, we read what you guys told them, and it
Okay.
wasn't that. You said, yes, he has a gun,
No.
and he has a gun. Yes, he does, and he placed it in his bag. I just saw him place it in his
I
bag.
did not say any of it.
Karen walked in with an urgent message. If you wear a mask to protect public health, you're betraying America. Logic brought to you by Mars, apparently. Police just trying to prevent the spread of a virus. Karen, I'm deeply offended by your use of reason. Masks, absolutely not. To Karen, that's a symbol of allegiance to social order and science, two things she never signed up for. Wearing a mask to protect others. How dare you to? Karen, that's high-level freedom betrayal, level 10.
Back the blue, nor will I ever. And I'm raising my children so they don't back the damn blue either. Because y'all are nothing but a bunch of gangs. Criminals, crooks. You serve the crown, not the people.
And with those masks on, you look like thugs. You really do. You guys are a bunch of thugs. You are.
You're a gang of thugs. No different than the gangs you pretend to police. The same thing with your gang colors and everything. This is why nobody supports you, and this is why I'm raising 3 sons to not support you either. My son calls you names because of this kind of stuff. He knows how corrupt you are.
Karen went for the combo charge at the cops plus non-compliant attitude, and the prize a complimentary taser massage at the local gas station. Just when Karen thought she was winning the argument, beep game over, courtesy of 50,000 volts. Karen outraged because someone pulled up to Starbucks in a Lamborghini. Maybe she thought she was parked outside a royal palace instead of a $5 coffee shop.
Are you following me?
Are you kidding me? Why would I follow your stupid loud car? I called the cops on you last time. Are you recording? Are you recording me?
Karen stormed into Starbucks like she was filing a complaint at the United Nations because the coffee-making robot wasn't humane enough. Apparently, she just uncovered a horrifying truth: the coffee was served exactly as ordered, priced correctly, but missing emotional depth. If the coffee isn't hot enough, Karen will make sure the entire store is on fire. Karen versus the robot. A battle of unstable emotions versus artificial intelligence, and AI wins because it doesn't scream.
Program that the city pays. It is not illegal to yell here. Excuse me, ma'am. You are held when you are visiting the city. Would you please ask your family to correct it? You have been fired and sued several times. I will now leave your bullshit store. You have been asked very loudly about your family's contracts. You do not live off this salary. Good guy, with the understanding, I ask quietly, and it is not illegal to be loud.
And there you have it, a full tour of Karenland, where personal opinions become public emergencies and a $35 receipt comes with a Broadway performance. From taser tango at the gas station to mask-free freedom speeches sponsored by Confusion, these clips are proof that entitlement is the new superpower. If you've laughed, sighed, or face-palmed at least once, congratulations, you're still sane. Don't forget to like, comment on your favorite Karen meltdown, and subscribe for more unpaid security footage from the front lines of logic. Until next time,